Hey everybody, Matt Calder. As I said, here's my reaction video to the Square Enix Presents for Spring 2021, as you can see up there in the corner. I've got a treat for you today, though. We've got Brian on a Discord call.
Hi, I'm Brian.
There we go. I was like, he knows well enough to feel the throw. So
I was waiting for the pause. I was like, it's coming. Good.
But so yeah, so we're gonna talk over this thing in a Discord call, and we'll see what exciting stuff comes up. I know they talk about I can't remember the name. Outriders.
Outriders, yeah.
Outriders. I wanted to say Outlanders, and I'm like, no, it's not Outlanders. That's
close enough though, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw a couple things that they talked about on Twitter that just like everybody knew they were talking about. But with 45 minutes, they better have some surprises. So
yeah, and I have not looked at anything because we're not recording this right when it went live. I've not looked at Twitter. I know there's
it's probably a good idea, honestly.
Yeah, I was like I didn't look at anything that was gonna happen, so this is gonna be total knowledge. I think I saw there was gonna be like a Life is Strange announcement for today.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting here thinking of like big Square Enix like series,
Hell yeah.
and I was like yeah, they're
Squaresoft, we're bringing it back. 2021.
Oh god, they're like, we're taking over. We bought them all. They're gone entirely. But yeah, like I know there's probably some. I was trying to think of like things that would be coming through here, like all of those Final Fantasy announcements. They might touch more on here. Life is Strange, Outriders, Avengers, as you said. Hopefully they have something about that.
Yeah, I know they've got something about it. It's just whether or not we're worried about it. So we'll see.
We've got our next 12 Avengers coming out. We're like, oh god, no,
just today. Just screw it. Just we'll give them to you. Like, oh okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Doubling down on the whole thing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's listen. This thing's long enough already. Let's hop into it.
Yeah, fair.
All right, I clicked play. Brian is viewing this over a Discord call, so hopefully the half-second delay or something like that isn't that big a deal.
Supposed to be a fresh start. Instead, we live in fear.
And yeah, leading off with Outriders.
Forced us underground.
I heard that bird was lost in the demo, but I never played that far to know.
I'm glad to hear that this is coming to Game Pass because that means I'll play it.
Yeah, and I also heard a story from media professionals, story from the liberal media. I'm sorry, but the thing that I heard was that like this was meant to be like
those things
a complete
are cool.
thing. Like this is meant to be like a release and a complete thing. Like this isn't going to be like this isn't going to be the next like live service game,
right?
You know.
Yeah, that's which I give it credit in that regard. Like I like the idea of something like a Diablo that's a shooter, where it's like, hey, it's what if Destiny was just the end, and you can team up with your friends and it's all co-op and that's it, and like that's okay, that's interesting enough. I'm interested enough in that to see what's going on, and I'm glad I didn't spend too much time playing the demo because I did hear that they nerfed drops in the demo. Because you remember they came out with the demo and they were like, yeah, all of the gear and loot that you get will carry over because they stopped the demo right before you could craft.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can collect materials and stuff, but you couldn't craft it yet. And people were apparently farming it so bad they were like, oh yeah, we gotta pull that back.
Updates on some of our most anticipated titles.
This has real Persona vibes.
And the world premiere of a new entry in one of our award-winning franchises.
Just gonna say that forever.
Stay tuned until the very end to get all of today's updates.
Just every time there's a Square Enix thing. Oh, this has big Persona 5 vibes.
Oh, Red and Black Persona 5 vibes.
Yeah, like oh, bad. It's just.
Oh man, that logo I never saw it coming. And man, like.
Oof.
Like.
So what? I should play at being a god like you?
I am not playing.
they're definitely going for a different feel than Destiny and like Borderlands.
A co-op RPG shooter set in a dark, original sci-fi universe. Created by People Can Fly.
Shouts to People Can Fly.
Previously part of the Epic Games Group. The
If
studio
anyone
is
deserves to
renowned for
have a
developing world-class
like
shooters
million-selling
like
game,
Bulletstorm
it's
and
People
the
Can
Gears
Fly.
of War series.
Hey, right here. This is where I turn the game off. Right here. This part right here.
Humankind is bleeding
Yup.
out
Let's
in the
see. Let's see if they
trenches of
show
Enoch.
the exact moment where I turned the demo
It's a
off.
beautiful planet,
They do.
ravaged
They
by
do not show
mysterious
the.
anomaly.
It looks like they did not show the
Hyper-evolving its flora
tunnel
and
of
fauna
corpses.
to purge the
Yeah.
virus that is humanity.
Man, cause like
In other words, you.
also. Oh, this is the funniest part. So you didn't see this part.
Enoch, is hell
So this
on
thing
earth,
happens in the demo, and then you
Uh-huh.
collapse,
leading
and then when you
colonization
collapse, then you
advance
can
by
pick your character class.
the Outriders
That's
are
like the moment you pick your
devastated by
class, and you're just
early
running,
storm.
you get stabbed, you go, oh! And it's like, pick your class.
You not only survived, but are
That's
left
kind of funny.
altered, something more than human.
Like you've already been doing this, like
Yeah.
You saw that.
With control
Anyways.
over time, space, and
There's.
the Outriders have gained access
I
to
really. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot like
demigods
how I play Diablo, where I'm like,
battlefield.
the story is uninteresting, or the story is not what I'm interested in. What I'm interested in is getting cool loot and getting those numbers up and looking cool.
Customizable playstyle and extensive skill tree.
This class is good.
While
That skill
freely
tree looks good.
respectable,
Yeah.
demands hard choices be made.
At the very least, I respect them putting in a skill tree and just like you have a class, you're picking a spec, you're like I like it, I respect it.
Deadly up close, the trickster will annihilate
Okay.
enemies with spectacular powers, such as the temporal slice.
That's cool.
If
Like
death from a distance is more your thing, the Technomancer combines the anomaly's powers with technology.
So I played this class.
Place deadly turrets or release climate-altering area effect weapons to take down your foe. The Devastator
I had so
class
many
is a
turrets.
tank in human form, a biological sledgehammer, difficult to kill and dangerous to be near. The Devastator's control of gravity allows for brutal attacks, such as the Impale ability or Gravity Jump.
I will say for myself, this does make me appreciate, or I guess recognize how much I appreciate Destiny's aesthetic a bit more. Like I do feel myself more interested in the shiny and gleam and sci-fi part of Destiny, where this is a lot more dirty and gritty and organic, where Destiny is very mechanical.
So get out of cover.
You know?
Throw yourself headfirst into the fray and think aggressive.
This feels really edgy PS2, and I like it though.
Right.
It's different, but I like it.
Yeah, no, and I'm taking care to not speak negatively of it, because I don't think negatively of it. It's just my preference, you know. And it's like I find myself excited about Destiny, whereas this I have like a very different reaction, and I'm like I don't, you know.
Outriders is rich with side quests and additional stories.
But I'm curious to check it out, and it's on Game Pass. Like I'll play it.
Drawn in
Yeah.
to investigate a
You know,
missing
if
cult,
can we
or
do?
asked to track and
Oh, I like that.
kill
I always like that
high-level
three
creatures
face
in the
look.
Each
Like,
quest
oh,
allows
God.
you to scavenge for new gear and weapons, to wear or trade with the duplicitous street vendors
That's
of
cool. I like that
humanity's
look.
settlements. Or
And there's so much of this
NPCs
that I
in your
like
own convoy.
seeing like it's later on.
And then, of course, there's armor and weapon
Because
mods,
like
which
the
allow
beginning
you to
area
further
was
tweak
like
your gear with
dirty war
modifiers
area, and
that
then
have
it's
a
like,
dramatic
yeah,
effect
but what if
on
you
how
have like
abilities play out in
a cool
combat.
lightning gun? All right,
Layering
let's
a
talk.
full crafting system and the staggering depth of Outriders' loot system begins to become evident. You'll need to be fully in tune with your gear and abilities if you expect to survive. the
Wow.
game's
Okay, that's
post-campaign
wow.
Like I like the look and like the way that like your
With a
guns
level
and stuff
threshold to
like
take part,
mixed with your class. That
Expeditions
seems
is
super
only for
cool.
the hardiest of Outriders,
But
pitting you against the most lethal
it just didn't show
adversaries
super well in
Enoch has
demo.
to offer.
Yeah, and
Like, I
that
didn't
might be
like
part
these
of it.
creatures.
Suicide mission by most, Your journey through the hellscape of Enoch is made possible thanks to the Outriders Convoy. A mobile hub
We got a great big convoy.
customized with body kits, paint jobs, and
oh.
the skulls
Wow,
of fallen
that's really
enemies.
cool. I
Trophies from battle aren't worth much if they can't be shown off. Your
I'd
convoy
like a
will
fun way to
accompany
show
you
off
to
your
join
stuff.
this game in co-op.
yeah, and that's
Your achievements
that's a
may be
thing in the game, and they're like, yeah, what if you could make it look
This
special?
is all just the tip of the iceberg.
And you get to drive your car into your friend's game. All right, listen,
Yeah. Anything like that, where it's like, yeah, it shows up in your friends in the co-op game. Like I love that.
like, man, I'm really glad this is coming to Game Pass, because that demo, like, you clocked out real early. I understand it entirely. I got a little farther in and was like, these builds seems neat. This idea seems
Lara
cool.
Croft, the
But it was me
iconic
fighting,
female
like,
action hero,
goons.
burst onto the video
Right.
game scene 25
Maybe I'll
So, like,
maybe
yeah,
I'll
guns
check it
blazing,
out a little more.
pickaxe in hand. She continues
we'll
to
play it
inspire
when
new
it's on Game Pass.
generations today.
Yeah.
So,
This year marks the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider, and we are so excited
Wow.
to celebrate alongside fans throughout 2021. Over the years, Lara has uncovered lost
So excited
tombs,
to celebrate.
solved
We put her in
ingenious
Fortnite.
puzzles, survived treacherous traps, and saved
Happy
the world
25, Laura.
many
We
times
put you in
over.
this game.
She's also become a pop
There's
culture
3
icon
different
who's inspired
Lauras in there.
countless fans around the world to embrace their adventure
You know,
side and to just keep
yeah,
moving
fair.
through
There's
challenging
at
times.
least 3 distinct
We have
eras
some
of Lara
exciting
Croft. So
partnership news to celebrate
because
Lara's
oh, and you
25th,
get a little
including the
axes
recent
there as a
reveal
pickaxe.
of the Tomb Raider anime series in collaboration with Netflix and Legendary
wait.
Television. And talent updates for the next big screen installment of Tomb
they're
Raider
making a
featuring Alicia
Lara
Vikander.
Croft anime with
Lara's
Netflix
also
and a new
all
movie.
over the gaming space, and we're
Sure.
working with talented teams
Yeah,
on crossovers for
this
Tom
should be an
Clancy's
anime.
Ghost
I'm
Recon
fine with that.
Breakpoint and War of the Visions Final
Oh.
Fantasy Brave Exvius.
Wait, that first wait.
Hell yeah.
Wait, that first one. That first one made sense. That second one was a little. I really
I like
wish I
it.
liked Brave of the Exodus. I'm just gonna real quick review with Brave of the Exodus. Brian and I
There you
checked it
go.
out and we played it. I was-
We're also
Warcraft Cook's Book.
a new digital bundle that will
Do you have to
give
go
the
steal
world a
your
chance to
neighbor's
play
food to
Lara's
make it?
reboot adventure in its entirety. The Tomb
Uh,
Raider definitive
first part of the recipe
survivor
is crafting
trilogy
a
follows
bow
Lara's
because you have to go
origin
hunt a
from
deer.
survivor to the modern-day Tomb Raider. We've only just kicked off Lara's 25-year festivities, so keep an eye on our social channels for more nostalgic content. and
Right then they
celebrations
announced
and
more
exciting
for Lara
surprises
Croft
throughout
than
the year.
Nintendo did for Zelda.
If I don't survive,
Yes.
in that minute, they announced more for Lara Croft than Nintendo did for Zelda.
I didn't play these prequels, these ones here. But man, a friend of mine did and just enjoyed all of them.
Yeah, they're supposed to be good.
I'm not turning back.
All 3 games. Are they doing like a remaster collection?
Get ready!
Sure.
They all had a lot of DLC, so that makes sense.
And I heard the DLCs were like super good, like platforming puzzles. Like some of them were.
Mm-hmm. Definitive Survivor Trilogy.
And
yeah,
on
so
our
they
way
probably
out,
did a
we have
little.
one last surprise.
Good.
You've seen that Lara Croft has now arrived.
Yeah,
in
that's
Fortnite.
fine.
But
That's
not
good.
Yeah.
the end of our epic collaboration. Croft
What?
Manor is coming to Fortnite Creative as a playable adventure on March 23rd.
Oh.
Alliance Studios has been hard at work on the hub, and
Sure.
we
That's
can't
neat.
wait for you to play it next week. Be sure to check out Fortnite Creative and Fortnite.com on March 23rd to learn more.
What's creative?
When you're on the go,
It's where you
don't
can like
lose
build
passion
your
for
own like
gaming.
game modes
So we're
and
bringing
levels
some of our most
in
popular
like
characters and
a
brands to
creative
mobile.
space.
Here's a look.
Okay. It's
Uh,
Fortnite build mode.
Yeah, but you can
Okay.
also like make like your own game modes in there.
Oh, okay.
Like I played
Oh,
one.
that's how
that
you
was
make
like
Griffball.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I played one that was like featured where every time you knocked out an enemy, you like got coins. You could buy better weapons, and you're trying to get the most kills. So, wait, is this like?
multiplayer Just Cause?
Oh hell yeah! Actually, sure.
The game
Yep,
that I
there it
can't
is.
believe they haven't made yet.
Yeah, there was that mod they had that people made that fan mod that they got rid of. Yeah, I would happily like. Yep, there it is. Yep. Oh
Yeah.
man, actually.
Yeah, this is good. This is what you want.
Yeah. No.
Hey, here's a fun thing to say in 2021. Remember Mercenaries? Mercenaries was great.
Yeah, Mercenaries. Yeah, you know, I know a lot of people didn't wear the fan of the second one. I was okay with that. It was
Yeah.
fine. But yeah.
Wait, how many? Wait.
Oh, that's not more Tom Clancy's.
Yeah, I'm concerned. Why did they just throw Charles Xavier into that radiator? Like,
He didn't need that. He deserved that. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, that took a turn. Oh, Hitman mode. Oh, we're in the mobile section. All right, I missed that. I was really hyped for
26.
Yeah.
426.
Opportunity.
So not Agent 47.
To succeed, you will need to work together.
Hey Brian, is this the year where every game dev makes whatever battle royale? Like finally?
Maybe? I thought you were gonna say just mobile. I was like, okay, because like I heard like there was like already like a Hitman sniper game that was supposed to be super good for mobile.
Yeah, It's just, man, that Just Cause Mobile, like, I got real excited and real not excited.
Yeah, but and like that's the thing. Like, there's times that like, why is this a big Space Invader thing? Hold on.
Space Invaders Mobile.
Do they have Taito? Does the Square Enix own Taito for Space Invaders?
I don't know. Space Invaders Go.
Yeah! I was gonna say Space. Yeah, I was gonna say it.
Space Invaders AR from Square Enix Montreal. I guess Taito.
Sure.
I don't. I think Taito basically exists as a license holder at this point.
Square Enix Montreal and Taito are collaborating on a new vision for the Space Invaders brand, with an upcoming mobile game built on innovative AR technology.
Sure. And
now let's take a look at a few more delightful games from Taito.
I guess they do.
I'll try that. I like Space Invaders enough.
Wait, this is anime.
Ah! You tricked me.
Oh.
Oh wait, hold on. Never mind. Wait. I'm gonna back in.
Toho Spell Bubble. Sure. I have no idea what that was.
Listen, competitive match queries are alright.
Is this R-Type? Or, Taito's Gradius?
Maybe? Hopefully. I'm failing my classic game knowledge today.
I mean, I'm not familiar with the genre, so, like, they look exactly the same to me.
I mean, there is differences in the same way there's RPGs.
Darius.
I've heard of Darius before.
Big shrug for the people at home. I got nothing.
Yeah. So I played R-Type Final. It's fantastic. Bubble Bobble, also fantastic. Oh, there we go. Sure.
OG Bubble Bobble.
Yeah. Be 4 people and they're just spitting bubbles. Do it.
Hey, listen, they're doing exactly what I said, which is they're bringing more games to Switch.
Yeah. On a classic.
Oh, look at that.
That's cool.
Yeah, you got a retro. That's into that. Steam, PS4, and Switch.
Let's shift our attention to Marvel's Avengers. We've come a long way since launch, and today, Earth's mightiest heroes are launching on PlayStation.
We've come a long way since
Xbox
launch.
Series X and S, and the team's roster is growing.
Okay, they're on next gen. Good.
I really want to like this game. If anybody watching this thinks that I'm poo-pooing this game, I want to love this game. Look at this. Look how cool this is.
Only the Maestro now.
Fucking Maestro and Hawkeye.
Desolation that surrounds you, Barton. I will save you from it all.
I don't know this.
Maestro's cool.
Did they add more plot? Because I would be interested in more plot. The story of this was super good.
So the Hawkeye pack is more plot.
Okay.
They're adding. I did see that they're adding campaign replay. Yeah, Future Imperfect is the next plot thing for Hawkeye.
Check out this extended gameplay from Operation Hawkeye, Future Imperfect.
Because there was more plot when Kate Bishop came out, and then now Hawkeye is out.
Good to see you. How's my dog doing? Lucky's great. I love that dog. But wait, didn't you move out today?
What? No. What makes you say that?
They said they were movers.
I don't know.
Oh.
That's a bad sign.
Francis Barton. What great timing.
Do I know you?
Watchdogs. Ames hired guns.
Surrender quietly. Or die easily.
I love these guys teleporting in. It's like, all right, we got our bows. It's fine.
This man's plot is going down.
Move to flight.
Suddenly Thor.
I feel like you got to explain a little bit more about what's happening here, y'all.
And I also thought it was weird for that like the first two characters they add are like archers, but you don't have that type of like class yet, so it's really like different moves. That's that idea. You know?
And it immediately establishes how there's like two of every character.
I've made the necessary modifications.
You know, so it's like, okay, cool, you fall right into that pattern.
I left Fury in the future when I jumped back through the time bridge.
Which is fine.
He's alive. I'm getting him out.
There's going to be characters that are fairly similar in playstyle and differentiate through their abilities and, you know, their focus. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you go to this weird desolate future. Great.
Knocking loose.
Oh. That's kind of neat of just having like such a long range character.
That was kind of why I like playing Black Widow through the campaign, because I would basically just do a I would just focus one character, you know, one enemy. I'd be like, okay, who's this guy? I'm gonna shut him down completely.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the good high DPS of that. And I was like, I liked Thor that had like just enough of everything. You know. I think I saw somewhere that like, I think it's Hawkeye actually had like a healing spec. That seems cool. I don't know if but
you know, that's the benefit of this sort of game, is they're just gonna keep improving it. So.
Sure.
How can people live in a world like this?
As long as they don't gate the story stuff behind, like, yeah, you got to be power 747. Like, ugh.
It's worse. All these missing people.
Think they're still out there?
I don't know.
That's the new collectible.
Did you think the Supreme Leader hadn't noticed you? You shouldn't be
him again.
here. And soon you won't be.
Taskmaster?
Oh, look. He's an ugly, washed-up S.H.I.E.L.D. agent in the future, too.
Nice to know.
Ah, yeah, he's a raid boss for a while. I know you're new here.
This is a cool chance for them to explore, like, a lot of different characters, so.
And the rats run out of their hole. You're making this far too easy.
I think, like, the live game part of this was a bummer, but the actual, like, story to it was neat. Like, I think it's well worth picking this up for, you know, whatever you come to paying in a discount price ultimately. But enjoying that campaign.
Yeah, 100%. And, you know, I was excited when they did the, how they showed off the cosmetics, and it's like, yeah, you can get cosmetics with, like, you know, the currency that you're earning by playing the game. I was like, that's great. You have all kinds of cool looks for your character based off of the looks on the comic. And like, this game is beautiful, you know. Ooh, Tachyon Anomaly. That, That's time travel shit. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that had like two Hulks, so you can have multiple people in the same class.
Yeah, that's
cool.
Interesting.
Oh. That's a neat addition.
Yeah, I really think the weakness of this game is the combat just isn't as exciting as they want it to be.
I read your proposal, and I must admit, I'm disappointed. You have the men, you have the tech. All you need now is me.
Me, the leader of the blockchain.
So,
oh my god, that was.
I'll get you the vibranium.
Oh.
Sincerely, Claw.
Oh, hey, remember they delayed this?
Oh yeah.
This was supposed to come out a while ago.
Yeah. This is wasn't supposed to be first before even the.
I think because they had talked about Kate. I think Kate was supposed to be first. And then it was supposed to be Black Panther, and then I think it was supposed to be Hawkeye. I think they were supposed to like tease Hawkeye and then come back to Hawkeye.
Fair.
So.
Balin's Wonderworld.
I heard this was okay.
This is wild.
It's, shout out to Square Enix for just taking chances. Nothing wrong with it.
Let's make a platformer with one button.
Worked for Cannonball.
Because the best way to save the day.
What's wild is like you can feel it shift when it changes the music. You just kind of go, oh.
Yeah.
Like this feels like a movie trailer. It's it's pretty unique.
Remember Night? What if we just did and then you get dance? Yeah, that's right. Like you beat a boss, and you have a dance routine with the person who's helped by like their soul, like help their soul or something. Like the first boss is a farmer that has to like grow corn. I'm not kidding. And you have like a big corn boss. That guy
is an adventure.
Yeah, this makes me feel. Like, this voiceover makes me feel like it's going to be like, Balan Wonderworld from Pixar, featuring the voice talents of, and then they're going to list, Queen Latifah, and you're like, oh, all these people, look at this.
Major Life is Strange game.
Oh, here he is. Okay. Chirp.
So I'm undecided on Life is Strange.
I hadn't seen my brother Gabe in years.
I hear differing things from differing people.
So good to see you again.
Play the first game and
welcome to Haven.
Not much else.
This place is pretty sweet.
I'm glad you two met. Is this dude my best friend?
And this dude hands me the best beers?
Alex, right? I'm Steph. I didn't
So
realize
that we all knew you
Are they gay? It feels like they were implying they were gay.
Well, what do you think?
I
mean, Life is Strange is very much about being gay.
Yeah,
so yeah.
I don't know what to believe now.
All of them. Tell me why it was about being. Anyways.
I heard some stuff about Tell Me Why.
This for you, Gabe.
Yeah, we won't go into that.
Hearing everyone talk about my brother, about the life he had here with all of you, I lost the chance to have that.
What happened?
I appreciate these games for more.
It wasn't an accident.
Oh.
Dramatic games, if that makes sense.
Alex? Are you okay?
Oh, did she get the?
No. They're definitely hiding something.
I mean, it's Life is Strange, right? Someone has to have superpowers of something.
That's fair.
What happened here?
Haven's a community. We help each other.
I'll say, games like this are exactly why I want to do.
You should know about me.
Games for record stuff for YouTube, because if I get halfway through a game like this and I like hit a scene where I'm like, oh, this is bad, I don't like this, or something super bad happens and I'm like, this is super gross, I don't want to do. I don't have to have that moment on stream.
Sad or afraid, I feel it too. When I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it. And if somebody's feeling something big, it infects me and I lose control. I've never told anyone. But now I can find out what's really going on.
You'll need help.
I've got your back.
Sure.
People like them.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world premiere of the next major game in the Life is Strange series, developed
This is
by
the first person
Deck9
we've seen, and this is
Games.
very
I'm Maya,
confusing.
also known as MXM2,
Yeah.
and I'm a musician and a huge Life is Strange fan. So I'm super excited to be your host for today's show.
If you're not familiar with the games, Life is Strange is a series of standalone adventures that explore dramatic, emotional stories about regular people, but with a stunning twist of the supernatural. Life is Strange True Colors features a brand new cast, power, and story, so it's the perfect place to jump in if you're new to the series. Now, let's throw the spotlight over to Deck 9 Games director Zach Garris and Erica Mori, the actor behind our brand new lead, Alex Chen, for more.
Life is Strange True Colors is a game we at Deck 9 have been working on since 2017. It has been a real labor of love for us.
What is this?
We are so delighted to share it with you today. At its heart, this is a game
Is he an Unreal?
About how we
Yes!
The story is driven by a complex mystery.
Alex is made using Unreal Engine technology.
Brought to life by an incredible cast, led by our new player character, Alex.
Oh, I saw that ad on Epic.
What I love most about Alex is she's this smart, resilient young woman who.
Okay, I think it's just that the microphone they used has like a lot of bass.
But she still has this hope for the future that somewhere she can find a place to call home.
At the invitation of her brother, Alex travels to the town of Haven Springs. It's a fresh start.
This
framed against the beautiful mountain vistas, sprawling lakes.
This reminds me of 108, where it's just like there's way too much bottom.
Of every small town across America.
And he's gonna like.
It's her chance to start over in a place where she can rebuild her relationship.
And Dragon Quest is
Gabe
amazing if you play
apart.
it in the evening. And it's like, oh yeah, okay, there, I hear it now.
Yeah. So, as somebody who's been to Colorado, this is too picturesque for Colorado. Like, it's good, but also, man, this
protocol for reuniting with your long-lost sister after 8 years.
In Life is Strange True Colors,
That's the fun thing about video games, Brian, is it can be whatever you want it
as
to
she
be.
calls it at the start of the game, is an unparalleled empathic ability, the psychic power of empathy. It allows her to experience the emotions of other characters.
Too much empathy.
Her, but it's also a volatile power that can bleed into and take over her own emotions if she's
Yeah, that's
not
what you get
careful.
from, you know,
this power
consent.
is a key part of the game, and
you should
very
ask.
much under your control. And there are plenty of opportunities to use
You're
your
gonna have to,
power
like,
as you freely explore the streets and spaces of Haven Springs.
trade different emotions
On her very first
to
day in
talk
Haven
to different
Springs,
people in different
Alex
ways.
meets our cast,
Yep.
including 2 new friends and potential romantic interests, Ryan and Steph, who fans may recognize from Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Yes.
Our extensive cast of characters is at the heart of
I
every
watched a
moment of the
playthrough
game.
Before the Storm, and I just went, yes, okay.
Is that the first one?
Captured and
it is the prequel to the it's the prequel release to the first
Making
game.
this the most
Oh,
visually
right, because the first one was just
advanced
Life is Strange, and then everything after that has
and
been
the next
subtitled.
generation of Life is Strange.
And then there was
In Life is Strange True Colors, the mystery
Life is Strange
surrounding
Before the
Gabe's
Storm,
death is what
and then there
ties
was
everything
the
together. After Alex's brother dies in what appears
Captain
to be an
something.
accident,
Yeah,
Alex quickly
yeah, I
finds
was gonna say
out
that
the
one was a
larger
kid.
story
The
behind what
brothers.
happened to him, and she's determined to
And then
get
there's
to the
Tell Me
truth.
Why, which is on Game
It becomes
Pass.
clear that only Alex, using her psychic
least more
power
than I thought,
of
jeez.
empathy, can
Yeah, I was after this, I was like, oh wow, there's been like 4. This is the 5th one.
For you to experience Alex's journey. This is your chance to build your own future for her.
I don't want to come back. This
of
is
Haven
this feels very uncomfortable to me in a way that's hard to describe.
And there's
He's a little too steery.
It's
I don't
a
like
lo-
his
it's-
emotional aura.
Alex Chen's
He's got too much. I've got too much of the empathy, and I can't handle him. And I too will explode and knock over a piece of art in my house.
Here's a short look at Alex feeling uncertain after having a rocky start to her first day in Haven Springs.
I mean, this is also like, I think this looks great. I like the idea of this.
Yeah.
Like,
it makes me want to go and nail down some of the stuff that I've heard people talk about Life is Strange, and like because I feel like some people I see talk about Life is Strange are just like referencing something or like, oh yeah, you know, Life is Strange. Like what do you mean though? I know there's a thing in Tell Me Why that seemed a little gross, but there's probably a good explanation for that.
I think that's the one to skip of all of them, but
that's
also
not
I
the
just
line.
realized what she was. It took me a second to realize what song she was singing. I was like, really?
It's the best song. It's the best sad song to play with an acoustic guitar. Hey Brian, you ever have your main character of your dramatic game just sing a song that says "I'm a weirdo"? That's art. That's art, baby. Release the Snyder Cut of Life is Strange.
Oh no, God, stop. Stop yourself.
I am so excited for
that,
this game.
Oh,
and I hope that you're feeling
there's
the
gonna be more.
same way after this first look. And now, the big news that you've
Here's the first look of the game. It's her singing a song, and we switch out.
To announce that the full game is coming out in September. That's right, the full game. You won't have to wait for the rest of the story. You can binge it all at once, or use the chapter
all the other ones have been episodic.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is that a selling point? But sure, okay.
Yeah.
If they've been
all of it has been like episodic, like they release it, and like the next episode comes out like 2 months or something.
We heard you. You hated that. Here's the game.
Very special thing we've yet to reveal. We're delighted to announce that Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm return in an all-new remastered collection featuring enhanced visuals and animations.
Yeah, why not? Remaster everything. We just got a new system. Remaster it, resell it, bud. Like, no shame in that game.
Yeah. And I think Life is Strange is worth playing. Like,
I like this. This looks great. I love this visual effect.
Yeah, that first game and like the story of the people and how it, you know, mixes with having weird time travel power is super good.
Available fall 2021. Coming to Game Pass, please.
Sure. That's, you know, I watched a playthrough of that first one. That's good.
Collection will be available as a part of the Life is Strange True Colors Ultimate Edition, and also available standalone later on this year. And that's it for today.
That's a good way to sell the Ultimate Edition of the new game.
Make sure to keep an eye on the Life is Strange channel.
That's smart. You know, I appreciate that where it's like, yeah, look, you just get it. Also, it's all included.
Yeah. These, you know, they talk about it a little bit earlier, but like Life is Strange is very much a like human story of people, and just a little bit of the weirdness in there, the supernatural, like they're showing here.
This makes it look like you're choosing her MMO spec.
We already had the game. She has 4 specs. It's Technomancer, Pyromancer. She has a tank spec, which just summons
Alex,
rocks.
A walking tank.
And our final update today comes from the team at Luminous Productions.
Lumines 3.
Yeah, please. We seen Outriders again? Oh, Project Athia! Yeah.
Today, I am super excited to finally announce that I play the lead character Frey in working title Project Athia, a brand new IP from Square Enix and Luminous Productions about a young woman in a beautiful yet threatening world. The development team has been working super hard to create this remarkable journey. And it's been incredibly exciting to be a part of.
You know, that's your lizard brain, just like Wolf, like,
oh. Immediately connected with when this project was first brought to me, and I've had so much fun working with the team to bring her character to life in performance capture and voice recording sessions. While we're not quite ready to reveal everything today, we do have a sneak peek at a brand new scene from the game and the final name to share. So please enjoy.
Fuck me! They heard me. They heard me talking shit, and they were like, "Fuck you, Matt. Here we go."
I like. Also, thankful for Square always just taking shots with new things. Like, some developers don't always give that chance, and Square has a really good diverse catalog. Like, they've kind of picked up a lot of different developers.
We should leave this place as well.
That thing out there.
They go for it. That's why stuff like Balan Wonderland and this, like, yeah, go for it. Make new games at the very least. You're making something new.
Yeah, because like I grew up in the PlayStation era and saw, like, you know, I saw the Final Fantasies, but then like, oh, they brought out Einhander and Brave Fencer Musashi and like all these other weird little things that were totally Forspoken. That were super cool one-offs. Whoa!
Whoa!
Yo.
Whoa!
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 Whoa! Easy. Yep.
Whoa! What did she?
That?
What did she do to that bear?
What did she do? I'm concerned about that bear.
Yeah, I know it was a bear that was gonna attack her, but I'm concerned.
Hey, sure.
Thank you for
Do
joining
you know
us
how much
to
I
see what's in
love
store
that the
from
PC
studios
has never
across
gotten a
Square
proper
Enix.
logo other than the
There's
letters
more to come.
PC
Be on
in
the
a
lookout
box?
for our next Square Enix
It's the
Presents
same thing.
this summer.
Do you ever see those old oh god, from the Genesis, like when it had like kids to adults as like a ranking, like it was just black and white? That's what it looks like.
It looks like the age rating, where it's just like, here's the letter in white text on a black background.
Yeah.
Coming to computer. Coming to the taxes machine.
Oh. No, that was good big stuff from them. Like, I mean, that was all heavy hitters that they're putting out there, you know?
That's a lot.
Bring back the old, putting in the new.
I'm curious what else they have coming for Lara Croft, because that was a very specific tease.
Yeah. I mean, they said they had, right there at the end, it said talking about the summer stuff, so maybe another one of these coming up. Gosh, get back to Outriders. I want to fight cool monsters. Like, that was cool. Like, in the first one, you fight, God, what was the gang called?
Again, that bear.
That poor bear. They didn't deserve it. Gosh, in the demo, you fight, like, a gang. Are they called, like, the Hounds or something? And they just write woof woof on the walls a whole bunch? God.
That's pretty good.
I kid you not. Anyways.
Persona 5.
Persona 5 coming to Square Enix.
One final thing, Persona 5. There's 5 minutes left in this, and I bet you it is a bunch of credits.
Is it just this for us to?
Yeah, it's just this to talk over, which is great.
Oh, hey, cool. Then we got like we got a good outro little sound. That sounds alright.
Yeah, this is alright.
Yeah. That was super neat. I'm excited that they really excited me about like Life is Strange when I've been like, oh, those are nice. Like that for some reason that just hit me in an interesting way.
I feel like those games have always been on the periphery of like my circle of what I see on Twitter. Like I see people talk about it, but I don't see people talk about it enough that I want to seek it out. But yeah, with that remastered collection, it makes me curious.
Yeah, those are the good your choices, you change the story type games, and that first one they nailed it. I think they kind of tried to change it up in the next couple, and with mixed results, but I don't think they've ever been super bad.
Right.
And they touch. In those games, they touch. It said they just real human stories and some really difficult topics in those. And I think they handle it pretty well in Life is Strange, in the first one. And Before the Storm was pretty decent as well. But no, I think that looks good. I think the Outriders looks pretty neat. I still, I'm glad that's coming to Game Pass because I don't want to pay $60 for that.
Yeah, I think that coming to Game Pass is a really, really good marketing move.
Oh yeah, and Square's done super good stuff with Game Pass. Who knows how many of those other games might come to Game Pass at some point as well.
Not sponsored. # not sponsored. But
gosh, I wish.
Gosh, I
wish. Xbox # give Matt money. And they had some trailers for mobile games that seemed interesting.
I'm curious what that Just Cause thing is, because I feel like the Hitman Sniper one, you can kind of intuit. You're like, oh, it's like a sniper challenge thing. Okay, whatever. But that Just Cause thing is like, what is that? What are you doing?
I love, the growing mobile market. As you and I are immediately like, oh no, mobile. But also people who play a bunch of mobile games. Like the mobile market is such a huge part of the gaming market now. And Square is like, hey, look what we got. We got you want some Final Fantasies? Bam, we got some Final Fantasies. You want Just Cause? Sure, we got that. Hitman, let's throw that in there. Let's get all these things in here.
Yeah, it's interesting that they didn't retread the Final Fantasy news.
Yeah,
like that would have been an easy thing to throw in.
The only Final Fantasy news we got was Brave Exvius Lara Croft.
They were like, yeah, we're putting him in that game. All right.
Which another Square Enix mobile game. So they got a lot of those in there.
Yeah, and it's cool that they're, you know, they cross-pollinate the characters a lot, where it's like, oh yeah, this character shows up here, this character shows up here, this character shows up here. Like, they support the heck out of them.
Yeah, they got some flavor for something you'd like. Balan Wonderworld seems like I swear it's by the guy who did like Nights in the Dreams, and you can see that right there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That game is a weird shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last game they had, which I immediately forgot the name of.
Forspoken.
Force Push. I saw that, and that looks neat. Good new neat ideas.
Yeah, I'm interested to see more. That's the best I can say about any game where it's like I will look at more.
I don't appreciate the bear violence, but you know. We'll see it.
It be that way sometimes, sadly.
Just gotta treat your bears gently. Speaking of bears, Life is Strange. Anyways,
I was like, I don't want to make a joke, but
listen, we know what those games are.
Speaking of bears, Arcade Spirits.
Hell yeah. Listen, they work with Epic now, which has Fortnite stuff for Lara Croft. Bringing it back. I'm gonna go sing a She Santee while running through the Croft Manor.
Yep. Fortnite's so weird now. If you like this, if there's hey, first of all, if you like Brian being in this, definitely hit a like on there. I'm probably gonna crop the video so that it's just me, so y'all can't see the sins all around. But if you like Brian being in this, drop a like. Let me know. We've got some stuff planned. We've been kicking some ideas back and forth. Thank y'all for joining us, and I'll see y'all in the next one.